Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Povo here. So haven't recorded in a bit. Busy. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so I've got I'm just going to be doing a bit of questing, just a bit of grinding here. I think I'm going to start saving up for the War of the Spark. But I don't seem to be grinding enough to get enough packs or enough cards out of the set. So I've been severely lacking on that part. But regardless of that, this is okay. For silver tier, we're just going back down to bronze again, but we need to just get up to like platinum at some point at the end of this. So last night I went to my magic tournament, my local magic tournament that I usually go to on Monday, since it's standard on Fridays there. It's Draft. But I played sort of a Wizards aggro list. Something of this sort here. So we got some 4 Terramenders, 4 Storm Tamers. I thought about the Benthic Biomancers, but I tried them out for a bit. It wasn't really working out. But I did win. It was really nice. Spell Pierce main board. Perhaps I can move this sideboard. I don't have the ionizers. I don't have the rare slots for the ionizers, so I cannot do this, unfortunately. And Steam Mets is from the last set. So, anyways, for 3 Wizards Retort, yeah, basically this is the list here. Minus the Narumeha, basically, I think I switched out for something else, but Niv Mizzet is pretty good. I want to get the second Niv Mizzet in the sideboard as well, but I think this is what we'll have to do for now. But that's not going to be the deck I'm going to showcase or do today. The other deck, let's see, go back to decks, is going to be the red-black mid-range. And I'm going to put Angrath onto that picture here. Anyways, so this is a deck that, or similar to the deck that I have created for one of my friends, and he's been doing pretty well playing with this. Unfortunately, I only have 1 Khan and 1 Angrath here. The deck plays a couple of those, 2 Khans and 2 Angraths, and that does lots of work here. I don't have the Chain Whirlers for some reason. No, I don't. Goblin Chain War. No, it's not even there. And that's why I'm playing the Legion War bosses here. That's not going to be as great. I wish I could have a 3/3 first striker. That would be insane. But anyways, so what's funny is that Walk the Plank is actually semi-relevant. Cast down, since there's actually a lot of legendary creatures like that control players play. It's just like, okay, whatever. It's a dead card in hand. But Walk the Plank is a different story, however. It's just non-Merfolk, and obviously Merfolk is not really a great contender in decks out there right now. But also don't have full Rick's Money Revelers, and so I'm using the Pyromancer for that. This is just insane though. Like being able to get that 3 cards, that card advantage that you would be losing without. I'm not gonna have. So I have to suffice that with some extra risk factors and stuff like that. Don't have a second Phoenix, and Cosmotronic Wave, interesting. Don't have a second Bedevil. I'll just have to suffice with this Doom Whisperer and the like. Okay, so let's get started with this one. Since our quest is to do red-black as well, so I'll go and play ranked here. Let's actually do some traditional ranked, although we are going to get our asses handed. Oh, jeez. Okay, when you spend less mana to answer a threat than it costs, you have gained an important. The auto tool adds 24 lands. Oh, jeez. That's actually quite loud, but actually that's a good volume. But just a nudge softer. Oh, okay. Waiting on an opponent, so of course they're going to play first. Okay, so this is not too bad actually. We've got a treasure map for turn 2. We've got lava coil for any removal. We've got pyromancers to play out as well. We've got Phoenix to follow things up and crush them. So that's good. Treasure maps will help us find our lands if we start missing them. But we're on the draw, so we have an extra chance to draw that land as well. Okay, so great draw here. Blood Crypt into the Dragon Skull Summit. Okay, that's a bit crazy. So we are good on lands right now. So I'm going to stop on my upkeep because I don't have a turn 3 play, so I'm going to go ahead and use a mana for the scry here. Don't need this in the Barrens. Draw that. Okay, definitely don't need more lands. And let's go to main and Pyromancer coming out. They may think we're some sort of aggro control burn deck, but whatever. So anyone that's going into War of the Spark, it's very, very interesting. I really like all the planeswalkers that they've been released. I think I'm going to build towards a Bant Super Friends basically. So look at that. So I'm going to stop at the end step. Actually, I'll just go ahead and lava coil that. Don't want that knight to get out of hand. I think this is actually important to get out. But I'll pass the end of turn and put the upkeep for my treasure map. I don't need to. I feel like I don't need to do that at the moment. I just want to be mana efficient here. So at least this Shalai cannot get any advantage from the ability there. So go ahead and use this to do a scrap with the treasure map. I don't need any more lands. So good on doing that. Let's go ahead and draw that. That's really, really nice. Okay. So although this does stop us dead on our tracks, yeah, let's just play the Phoenix, and then next time we can play the War Boss and just sort of do things. Now they have an Ixalan's Binding that's going to be problematic for us. This is well, not that problematic, but still problematic since they're going to take away our Phoenix. You don't have any sort of enchantment removal, but at least we have a risk factor, and this Shalai is going to be playing on defense for a lot. Next turn we're flipping on treasure map anyways. Helm of the Host. Okay, that's a problem. We need to draw a lava coil at this next moment in time. Yes, we definitely need to draw a lava coil. We cannot cast a risk factor because gives them hexproof. So go ahead and draw this. As you can see, this cast down cannot target the Shalai. So go ahead and play our Legion War Boss, and I'm just going to go ahead and attack with everything. So that's 9 damage coming at them. If they want to block the Kindling Phoenix, that's just recurring damage right there. Obviously they want to equip the Helm of the Host onto Shalai so they can keep getting the Shalai. However, I'm just being aggressive. Although my creatures will die, I've got Legion War Boss that's producing tokens here. I've got a couple of fire shield. That's 9 damage, so I can block 2 of it. So they're taking the rest of it in damage. That's 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So next, and then next, then we can start using Treasure Cove to filter, crack these treasures and get our raw card advantage here. Now, if we had a shock, that'd be great. Unfortunately, we don't. So it would have been nice to have a shock in hand for that, which is why we play 3, I think. So with this, they can equip Shalai. Sure. So unfortunately, those are not legendary, but they do have the ability of giving other creatures hexproof, so I can't cast it down. as much as I would like to. So they each give each other hexproof. But regardless of this, I'm still going to attack him with everything. So that's going to be one more token, and then give this a 1/1. So it's going to be one. Oh, hold on. Give me a second here. I do not have properties. Main screen properties. Capture the cursor. Okay, here we go. I've been missing the cursor. So they could attack, but they're dead if they attack. But anyways, so I'll get one more token, so that's 1 damage at least, and then this gets mentored, so it becomes 2 damage right here. So you block 2 things, so probably this and this to not die. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage to get me through. Next turn, then I'll be getting more as well. So I can't really target anything. Can't use the risk factor. Might as well just sacrifice this treasure and draw a card. They have to block the Phoenix, so they'll die. Might as well attack everything first. Yes. So if they happen to block with this Shalai, I can kill the other one. Right. We'll mentor this. That's great and all, but that's not going to help. This is not legendary, so I can cast it down if they decide to jump block with the Shalai here. So their right move is to block the Shalai into the Rekindling Phoenix and the Shalai onto the Legion War Boss to minimize the damage, but I have a Phoenix anyways, so basically I get a Phoenix back, so so that's the right block. And obviously I could have drawn a shock as well, and if they have to block or they're dead, so they're risking death. They don't want the Shalai to die after this loses hexproof, so they'll take 6 and go down to 1. I'm not sure what they have. If that's the wrong move, they should have put it onto that Shalai. If they were going to do that, they should block the other way, because they don't gain life from this at this point in time. So they still go down to 1. So they should have done it on the Shalai, because this one's the legendary, this one's not legendary, otherwise they'd have to sacrifice. Choose one of them to sacrifice. But anyway, so stop on the end there and step here. So if they haven't cried the Canarium, then we are totally screwed. Because we do want that egg to return the Phoenix. So that's the only thing that can wipe us out right now. If they okay, that's not going to do much. Okay, pass. So right here, the dilemma is that don't need a swap. My turn. Back to Phoenix. When I attack, bloody hell. Well, okay, so I'll scry and make sure I want to draw exactly the card I want, which is good. Good. Well, not really good, because enters battlefield target player or planeswalker. But anyways, I still win from that extra goblin token. So either way, they don't have enough blockers for all this. Oh, this has lifelink, that's right. I totally forgot about Ever's lifelink ability. Okay, so I might be not in that great of a position actually. No. Okay, so I might just well play down the. I might take two. I'll take the 2 damage. Okay, so I need to draw an Engrath at that point, and that's where it's important. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be not that great for us. Game 2. Okay, so against this, that's not necessarily going to help. Eldest Reborn is great. I might want to argue as Bloodfast. Banefire seems interesting. But who plays that Bells Unlock thing? I guess a legendary person does. Okay, so Pyromancer needs to get that damage, and if this was a but anyways, Risk Factor, Cosmotronic Wave. That would have done it. That would have won us the game if we had drawn that. Unfortunately, we did not. Everything else seems good. I think I'll cut one of that. Carnival Carnage. Cast Down seems very dead here. Moment of Craving is actually not too bad. I do like the Cosmotronic Wave because it doesn't. Your opponent's control. Okay, good. Yeah, it doesn't target anything. We need to have another Phoenix. Oh, okay. But anyways, we do want all of these. Target opponent. Unfortunately. Take out. Got 20 seconds left. Everything in here is great. Doom Whisper goes over the head. I think this is too anemic a bit. Don't really have one toughness creatures that they will be targeting, so I think that's the right play. Shock is a nice way to. Yeah, I'll play first. Okay, not doing much until turn 3. Gives him too much time, but I do have a Varric's Bladewing. I can do things later on. I'll keep the sense. I can cast the Walk the Plank. But I'm not doing much on turn 2. I cut my 2 drops. I do want to have those 2 drops, but they're not Expanded Revelers. Okay, great. Cinder Barons. So we're prone to drawing lots of lands here, and I reckon I could cut down to bloody hell. Come on. Well, at least I got War Boss out on time, which is going to be nice. This Walk the Plank can clear the way. Obviously, I'll get plenty of mana to kick this. Great. Look at that. Let's just Walk the Plank here. Don't need that Denethor getting out of hand and getting them a bunch of life. Especially when I've got a Legion War Boss to get in the way. Especially in this guaranteed life gain, since they have this Goblin has to attack. Like, who plays Walk the Plank? Okay, that's good. I'm going to do this with the counter here. I'm just going to attack with everything, since obviously they have to block anyways. So getting that 2 damage, one of these creatures will die, but I've got a Skagan Hellkite which will kill it. Hopefully they don't have a Excellence Binding of that sort. Even if they have a Shalai, I can kill it. So I need to activate this ability and kill the Quende. Pride of Femeref. But anyway, so what do you want to do? Okay, Yogmoth's Fire Offering. That's fine. Okay, so I'll play the war boss here. And we might as well attack everything here. They can only block 2 of them. They'll gain the 2 life, so it's net 0 gain, 0 loss. But I got a Verix Bladewing next turn. 2 for 1. We've gotten an extra 4 damage, but I do want to kill it, but unfortunately that's my only Skagen Hellkite. Okay, well, black-white legendaries. What? Okay. Well, that kills my Verix Bladewing. New blocks, obviously. I'll be taking 16. Okay, good game. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so that's game for us. One odd. It's not every day I come across that. And I suppose that was something we couldn't have. Obviously that cast down was useless. Play first. Okay. We'll keep this. Yes, definitely keep it. Yogmoth's Fire Offering. I like that card. It's very underrated. Playing legendary deck is really, really interesting. But obviously, my deck was supposed to be full of removal spells. Okay, a Esper control player, I suppose. Oh yes. Got this dead lava coil, obviously taking the Phoenix. Thought Erasure is such a great card. I'm not doing much right now. So end that turn. Lava Coil does nothing. Great. They're missing their land drops, hopefully. No land drop. Okay. Oh, 4 colours. What are they trying to do? I'm going to Carnage them. Make them discard 2 cards. We got a whole bunch of one-offs, and that's really frustrating because I want a repeatable, repeatable thing. Mortify. They have the mana to cast it. Clifftop Retreat. What the hell are they doing? We just get to draw all the lands. Well, we had 4 non-land spells. Four non-land spells, which is unfortunate for us. That we've drawn so many lands. Oh, why? Why does it do it? Wow, okay, great.
Right on schedule. Hurry!
Maybe I'm better off playing the best of ones. I'm getting matched with all these. Okay, great. I'm drawing. I drew four lands in a row. Great. Eldest Rawn in, all the dresses in, the Devil in, Banefire in. Cast down for the. I want all of these for the Thief of Sanities. Carnival Carnage. I didn't really see anything that we were doing. Risk Factor out because we're trying to wave out. Blade Wing. I might just play this as a 4/4, but it's not doing too well for me. How many lands do we have? 24 lands. I'm not even playing the full 26. That's just trash. What? Okay. Lava Coil. I'll leave. I'll leave the Lava Coil in over the shocks, since what in the world is going on? I'll play first, obviously. Okay, this seems fine. I'll keep it. Pay 2 life and address them. I'll take the Iron Eyes. The next thing I'll take the Fairy. No need to do that. If they play Nicol Bolas, I'll just discard the Risk Factor, which is really, really nice actually. Do you want to take the dress? Really, the top deck, bloody fucking. Top deck thought erasure. Well, now that's a problem. We've got all the lands. Wow, okay. That's quite annoying here. 2 thought erasures in a row. I'll keep that on top at least. Might as well discard the Banefire at this point, so you can get that two uses of the Bolas. Stop at there and step. Okay, they cleared the way for Teferi. Perhaps I should have taken the Teferi first, but obviously I didn't know they were going to get
Stand by and watch.
draw into what 2 thought erasures. That's fucking ridiculous.
Let's skip to the good part.
Okay, let's get a devil, please. Risk Factor. I obviously take the 4 damage at this point. think I want to keep the Cinder Barons in hand, just in case they have another nickel bonus. Then I can just double to Fairy and be over. Let it be over with. And if they draw another Thought Erasure, I'm going to lose my mind. Resolve. Okay, good. Discard the Cinder Barons here. Take the 4 damage. And I think if they want to Chemist's Insight, I'm going to leave it up.
Hold that thought.
Okay, so let me go ahead and sacrifice one of these. Draw a treasure. That's fine. Discarding this war boss. So I think I should have just. I still lose the treasure. I think I still can keep the treasure around. We got 1/6. This is so hard to tell what's up or not. But they don't have the.
Only time will tell.
At least the fairy's gone. Not using the top deck a Well, okay, so I guess I would have. Oh, look at that. No, I think that drawing the card was the wrong answer, or the wrong way to do it. I don't have to discard a card after that.
We need to move quickly.
Although I did draw into an answer for the but this is bloody fucking ridiculous. Treasure map. I guess I'm assuming they're not playing the that's actually really, really nice. Attacking the fairy for a bit. Well.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
I think at this point I don't do the Legion War boss. I think you just put that to the bottom. I should have waited on that treasure map too after they've done their thing. Okay. Great. Okay. Awesome. Nothing. They get to draw exactly what they needed on time, and I draw nothing in A24. I just draw continuously, just draw lands, all the bloody lands in the world. Okay. Let's do one more. This is good. This is good. Just make sure things keep. Cinder Barons. Okay, Sultai. What is going on with all these thought erasures? I like that card not being used against me. Such a powerful card though. Okay, great. Got this. Like this bloody fucker. Discard this. Lava coil. White Shield or Pyromancer. Just smack them away if they want to Expandy Reveler. Not too bad. I've got a Khan coming down here.
Good choice.
Which one do you want? Because I can cast either. They want to be discarding 2 cards and taking an additional 3 damage instead of having a Rastus attempt. Okay.
Not every fight can end.
So what you're saying is that I'm going to be making you discard 2 more cards. Even if you have a creature next turn. Look at that. Hostage Taker. Okay, great. That's nice. You know I have the cast down. So you're a bit screwed. Take that 2 damage. Exactly enough damage. Great. Okay, this bloody fucking hell. Do that. All the dresses coming in. Carnage, Carnival Carnage is actually relevant thing. Walk the Plank is fine. Cast Down is fine. Moment Craving, maybe not so fine. Risk Factor. I have not yet played this, so I don't know how good it will be. I think I want Eldest Reborn. But I've got to cut 2 more cards, so let's go down 1 Shock, and we've got a whole lot of 1-ofs, and 1 Legion Warboss here. Okay. But anyways, we're going to finally win, I hope. Right, okay, so we got this is, we don't get to duress until turn, you know, Thought Erasure is coming. I can feel it. Oh, search for a scanner. Okay, good. Not too bad. I'm going to go ahead and duress them so they don't. Okay, well, no need to play my second duress. Crisis coming in into the graveyard. I'll just get this treasure map out. Do you want to take a bet on what that card is? I think I'll wait till turn 4. Actually, I'm going to do treasure map anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, what's this? They just drew that. Or they drew that last turn. Ugh. Well, I'm going to keep this removal anyways, so... Oh, come on! I bet that card was a... Whatever. I'm going to draw into all the removal for this bloody fucker. Since I've got treasure map out anyways. Got the raw card advantage here. Swipe to the end of their turn. If you want to play something, I've got Restless Contempt for them. You only got 4 cards in the graveyard. I hate how the so they're supposed to so obviously that's not going to happen. It flips and it's no longer an artifact, so it does not resolve. Pass? So, I'm going to play Siege Game Commander. And we want to steal it. Right, if they want to steal it, I'm going to Lava Coil and get it back. Oh, bloody hell. What a shame. What a shame. Well, I guess Phoenix it is. I'm sure they sighted in more creatures. Not sure what the correct play there would have been. Was it to play the Phoenix first or to play the Siege Game Commander? I'm sure they would have tried to steal the Phoenix. Obviously. Pass to attackers. Pass to end of combat. My turn. My turn. Land. That's actually exactly what I want. Let's see them. Do they want to block this? Okay, that's fine with me. Yes. It feels really bad to get next to damage. So what they're going to do is play this, try to exile that. But I've got the Restless Contempt for him. So if sanity's down. They're going to get blown out. Anyway, so but they do have that. Exactly. Does not leave the battlefield. So I still have a Phoenix at the end of the day. They've got nothing except with a flip search for a Scanter. A land. Okay, sure. Obviously no blocks. That's not much of a threat to me, but I don't want to be taking 2 damage over and over again. So go ahead and knock that out. I've got a 3rd level coin anyways. And a bedevil. And the stress factor and the treasure cove. Look at that. And the risk factor. Sabotaging risk factor seems bad. So they can't counter it. So it looks like they get to discard the card that they just put in their hand. Okay. Real nice.
Here, no fire, no steel.
Second treasure map coming out. And we've got it. Victory! Finally a victory for us. 3 pips. Very nice. Okay, great. Look at that. So we'll keep saving up the gold for the next set. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed that and were able to deal with my terrible plays. Ugh. Disgusting. Okay. Alright. Have a good day. Bye.